Okay, here we go.
Devin's having a bad morning.
Who is? Devin Fox?
Yes, he says, I'm so old now, I think I can't remember how to use Facebook. I tried sending you guys a message, but somehow it got posted as a comment.
Oh,
Oopsie.
no. Uh-oh.
I know. It's this Facebook love. It has nothing to do with your age. It's this new and improved Facebook. That's the problem, you know?
We're going to have to delete that comment. What does it say?
Well, hopefully not. I don't know. He didn't tell me what it says. He just said we're going to have to scroll until we find it.
I just found it.
Oh, you did?
It says Facebook Messenger, private text. He says, thanks for
The birthday wishes?
the amazing happy birthday shout out. Hold on, I'm just reading here. I'm so old that I can't remember what you two said already. I'm just grateful you guys weren't slamming me for being old or anything. By the way, JD. Oh God, this we have to delete this. By the way, JD, don't say anything on the Facebook page or on the air yet, but Depends Undergarments got back to me this morning about your sponsorship proposal. They loved it, and they're ready to go on your product endorsement. The only concern was about some of the pictures you submitted to their marketing team.
Oh, no doubt.
Wow. They think you should at least wear a shirt with them when featuring the product and want you to make sure everything is tucked in this time, unlike the photos you sent. They also want to stay away from the idea about you taking them off to show the camera
for the love of all things.
how they lock in the moisture even when
He didn't not write all that shit.
I'm reading it. It's on the page right now. Even when trying to wring them out. They also said the tattoo on your lower back is fine. In their words, it adds some zing to it. Get back to me here on Messenger when you're ready for the conference call. Talk to you soon, buddy. Devin.
I have to keep watch of the two of you all the time.
Not good.
It is not good.
He has got to learn the difference between Messenger and what a post is.
Something.
He's
got to learn something.
Happy Hump Day, everybody. It is the 21st of September. We're at 56 degrees. Expect morning clouds giving way to intervals of sunshine today. Highs near 70. Pick of the week. Tonight, clouds, chance of rain starting late, 55. Thursday, thunderstorms in the morning tomorrow. Rain's going to be winding down by the afternoon with some sunny breaks, mid-60s. And then Friday, cloudy, blustery, late afternoon sun, but highs only topping out, Raylene, on Friday around 50 to 55 degrees. Tom Lozon is coming in. He'll be in this morning to kind of recap City Council meeting.
Mm-hmm.
We want to thank you if you're watching, if you're listening on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, TuneIn Radio, Podchaser, Deezer, Podcast Addict, GeoSavan, and Satellite Radio.
Take a breath.
Well, I mean, my God, I mean, it's getting to be a mouthful here.
Yes, it is.
It really is.
Maybe you'll have to have some guy that's really good at Facebook make you some sort of intro.
Midweek Ripe this morning from Debbie the Downer. If I can I just throw my midweek gripe in? I can't wait till next Wednesday on this.
Of course.
I'm sorry. I have to do it today. I got to let go. I got to get this off my chest.
Why can't there be two?
I've just Elton John, if you're listening this morning, and you might be, please understand that I say this with love and respect. I've been listening to you since I was a kid, buddy. This Britney Spears collaboration that was released last month, Hold Me Closer.
Oh, no.
Which has gone number one in dozens of countries, and I understand that. I understand. It is absolute shit. And Elton, I'm sorry. I'm not. Is he like slipping here? Dementia or something? What was he thinking?
I have not heard it, so I have no idea. And
it's horrible. Oh,
is it horrible because you have a dislike for Britney, or is it just horrible because it sounds horrible?
Britney Spears. Just the way she's... Stop it. Just leave it alone. Leave the songs alone, what they were originally. Just stop. I'm a little bit of a traditionalist, you know that.
I guess so. I'm going to have to listen, I guess, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it's so... I can't... yeah. And here's the problem. Unfortunately, Lily and Sherilyn both love it. I can't do it. I literally... I'm not joking here. Dead...
It's like me with Carrie Underwood, and when it comes on, off the radio goes.
Dead serious. I am absolutely not joking. I'll look right in the camera. I literally carry Max earplugs in Sherilyn's car. I have them right in the side door.
For just in cases?
Certain songs come on, and that's one of them. And I think it holds back like 10 decibels, so it's almost silent. It's an 8 out of 10. If 10 is 100% silent, it's a good 8. But I still, yeah.
I guess I'm going to have to listen.
Dear JD, from Debbie the Downer, I really don't understand how we got where we are today when it comes to medical care. Not enough primary care providers, not enough nurses, short-staffed, waiting months for a visit. It's not safe, and it's downright scary, if you ask me. UVM had to buy up all of the private practices, and now look where we are. No doctors in sight, and the doctors that are here are leaving to go elsewhere, other states even. What are we going to do? Again, this is from Debbie the Downer. Does anybody else think that this is scary? Is anyone else worrying about how they're going to get the medical help they need right here locally? Does anyone else see that the greed of this one hospital owning everything has destroyed what we had here in our little state? Is it only me? I thought that monopolies were against the law. Isn't that what this is? Now that they own everything, they're asking for donations. They keep raising rates, but keep screaming poverty even louder. I will tell you who lives in poverty. Me. I live in freaking poverty. These people don't know what poverty is, and they obviously don't know what a medical emergency is either. They don't know what good health care is anymore. They only see us as numbers and 15-minute appointments. I went for a routine blood draw. The lab was so backed up that I sat in the waiting room for well over an hour, 2 girls trying the best they could to keep up. That's insanity. I feel bad for them. It's not their fault, and they work for a shit show. What are we going to do? Who do we call? How can we get this to change? How are we going to get our small practices back? I need to know. We need to know. This is beyond scary, and as far as I'm concerned, inhumane and highly illegal. I'd love to know what your viewers think. Love, Debbie. There it is, the midweek gripe.
I agree.
Heard on Wednesdays.
I agree. It is a shit show, and you've heard me say before that I believe it to be a monopoly as well, and I thought that was highly illegal. And
Well,
I have, well, I'm being treated for something, have been being treated for this stuff with my leg and foot for quite some time now.
yeah.
And they called me the other day and said, we need to reschedule you. The doctor isn't here today. She's out. We need to reschedule. And I said, okay. And she said, my next available is March 14th. And my reply was, are you out of your freaking mind? I am mid-treatment for a problem that I am on a mass amount of antibiotics for. I have already lost the majority of one foot. I'd rather not lose the other.
Yeah.
Rearrange your schedule and
Yeah.
put somebody else March 14th, because I will park my ass in your waiting room until I'm seen.
Camp out.
I mean, come on.
I'm sure she hears this all the time.
I'm sure.
I'm sure. And it's not necessarily her fault.
No, but you have to be, you have to advocate for yourself,
Sure.
especially when it comes to something like that. And it's an emergency.
Sure it is. Listen, if you need to cool down, we advise, being that it is Wednesday, hump day, to get yourself to Burger Night at Cornerstone. Stop in, sink your teeth into one of the best burgers that you've ever had, cooked exactly the way you like it, with seasoned fries for just $5. Relax, unwind, think about Debbie if you want to,
Yes.
and then calm down with maybe a margarita to swallow it down with.
Oh, that's what I need right now. A grapefruit margarita or a Bloody Mary. Just saying.
This is tonight, $5. Cornerstone Pub and Kitchen, right in the heart of Berry City.
Yes, because they have moved to a 4-day week.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Burger Night is now on Wednesdays because they know how much everybody loves it,
Sure.
and they did not want to
And
get rid of that
Yeah.
just because they stopped doing Tuesdays. This is a temporary situation
course.
until they can get their staffing situation changed and
Yeah.
people trained, and
right.
because they want to make sure that when they are there that they are providing the best food and service for their patrons.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Countries around the world are celebrating International Day of Peace today, ironically, where there's so much unrest and so much war going on and anything but peace. But anyway, it's also National Pecan Cookie Day today.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say pie. I actually eat that.
I love pecan pie. God.
Yeah.
Oof. Also, Ladies' Day at Vermont Quick Lube, where ladies get a flower and a car wash with their oil change. Stop in. You don't need an appointment. Get your fluids checked.
Yes.
From Cliff Fleury and the rest of the team there. They do a great job. And remember them also for brakes and struts and tire rotations and tire changes and state inspections. And
Yeah, they
all
are
that
not
stuff.
just
No.
oil.
No. So
Change
much more than
place.
just oil changes.
Absolutely.
They're open today until 5 o'clock. Saturdays, 8 to 1, closed on Sunday and Monday. Everybody knows where they are. VermontLube.com. Check them out on Facebook, too. Birthdays today. We have Angela Mangur. She is 40. Was I not supposed to say that? Jaden Perry, 26 today. Lucas John.
Well, happy birthday, Lucas.
If I were to say, Lucas, would it be okay if I shared your age on the air? He'd say,
I don't
I
give a fuck.
exactly.
That's exactly what he would
That's
say.
exactly what he would say. Stephen Savoy, 56 today. Tyler Spooner on the list. Jennifer Costa, Vicky Gray, Tom Carvey.
Oh, happy birthday, Vicky.
You know Vicky?
That's Don Smeedy's sister, Vicky.
Really?
Yeah.
Tom Carvey is 52 today. Amazing bass player. Dylan Patterson also on the birthday list today. National headlines. Federal Reserve expected to make history today, raising interest rates by 0.75 for the third time in a row. They say they're doing it to hope to bring inflation under control. And that these hikes will likely extend, is everyone listening, into next year. So if you think this is it,
Think again.
think again.
Yeah.
This,
Great.
Again, this is what now? third time in a row, there will be more. And if you look at your phone, read the news, watch the news, economists are saying that there's, of course, a big risk that this is going to throw the U.S. headfirst into a recession. And many people are saying we're already in a recession.
Right. There are many that think that we already are.
If you want heated seats in your car or the lane assist feature or remote start in your vehicle, automakers are now saying, Raylene, that
you're going to pay for it?
You have to subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
And pay a monthly fee for some of these extras.
Yeah, they can keep them. The lane assist I turn off anyways. That thing is always bitching at me. We live in Vermont, for Christ's sakes. You're always going around a pothole or something, and it beep, 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 beep at you because you're doing something wrong. And remember when you were with me and we took a ride in a hot minute to Rutland and back?
Yes.
And my car will get a little steaming coffee cup on the dashboard after you do that a few times and tell you that you need to pull over for a break. I'll give you a break.
Right in your ass.
That's right. Who are you to tell me what to do, Toyota?
Get ready, Bermuda and Turks and Caicos. Hurricane Fiona. Big old fat girl. 130-mile-per-hour sustained winds. She is now a Category 4. Already causing massive damage in Puerto Rico, the Turks and Caicos, and the DR. All getting it. FDA is warning adolescents and young adults to stop participating in these dangerous social media challenges, especially on TikTok. There's a new challenge out, Raylene, that's been posted. And it's not just on TikTok, encouraging people to cook chicken in NyQuil and other cough and cold medicines, including Benadryl, to hallucinate.
And people are doing this.
And yes, they are. And kids are dying. At best, they're ending up in the ER, but we've had several deaths. The FDA is saying that boiling a medication can make it much more concentrated and change its properties in other ways and can kill you. So parents, talk to your children about social media dares. Do your damn job as a parent and speak up and talk to your kids
and
about
do your
this.
Damn job, TikTok, and don't let that shit out there.
Hello? It should be shut down, man. World news.
As a parent, and you cannot be with your child 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You cannot be at the school. You cannot help other influences that may come. That's why we have little kindergartners that come. They go to school in these little cute dresses and their piggy tails, and they look all cute and innocent. And then they come home 6 days in saying the F word.
Yes.
Or asking you, where does this happen or why does that happen?
That's right.
You just can't. And so we need help.
I know. We do.
With that kind of stuff. But yes, I mean, parents too, obviously, but not solely.
We're going to talk about Vladimir Putin in a minute here, or as I like to call him, Vlad. But first, a quick note here for deer hunters who applied for the Vermont muzzleloader season antlerless deer permit. We talked about this yesterday, but I want to hit it again. If they applied by August 3rd, by that deadline, you can now go to the Vermont Fish and Wildlife website, vtfishandwildlife.com, to see if you won the permit. So help us out. Spread the word on that. Russian President Vladimir Putin on the tube yesterday and announcing the immediate partial mobilization of Russian citizens in an escalation of Moscow's offensive in Ukraine and pledged to use all means to defend the country and its people. The mobilization would mean that Russian citizens who are in the reserve and those with military experience could be enlisted. He's going after everybody. 300,000 reservists are expected to be called up. And he referenced his potential use of nuclear weapons, saying, and I quote here, "Those who try to blackmail us with nuclear weapons should know that the prevailing winds can turn in their direction." This guy's a freaking madman.
He is a madman.
Should just be shot in the head.
He is a madman.
Did I just say that?
Yes, you did.
That
and
should
he
be
should
shot in
be.
the head?
Linda Otis Kuchar has commented here. I just want to say, she said, we don't have TikTok here. Just had to talk about the fentanyl-looking candy going around.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if you know this, Linda. We've talked about it a couple of times.
Yeah,
but
big story.
I also warn the kids not to pick up the little baggies that have cute little decorations on them. You see them around all the time. And I was with a little girl who bent down to grab one, and I knew
That's
for
crazy.
her not to do that. And so they're cute. They have clowns or flowers or balloons or whatever on the front of them. They're tiny little ones, and don't pick anything up. Yeah.
Fill the form in May 2022. Vermont implemented universal school meals for the 22-23 school year, enabling all schools to offer free breakfast and lunch to all students regardless of household income. The Vermont Agency of Education this morning is encouraging all families with school-aged children to fill the form by returning a request for information on household income and get it to them by October 1st, because the data that they're using, this is all, it's federal government here that is, Vermont has to, apply for this. And this is a complicated thing. So they're saying October 1st, please fill the form. I'm assuming that you can find this form on the superintendent's website or your school's website, but
I would
it's
assume,
everywhere.
yeah.
Speaking of schools, from the TA this morning, ending weeks of uncertainty in the aftermath of an administrative uprising choreographed, Dave Delcourt writing this, by its frustrated superintendent. The Barrie Unified School Board is moving on. It took yet another executive session and another unscheduled meeting, but this time when board members emerged from their latest closed-door discussion, they did more than just adjourn. Chair Sonia Spalding didn't say much Monday night, but what she did say signaled closure. She's quoted here, "The personal matter regarding the superintendent evaluation has been resolved." She read during a brief statement on behalf of the board before members voted to adjourn. The board is scheduled to meet again on Thursday, but thanks to Monday's special meeting, Superintendent Chris Hennessy won't be the focal point of this fourth executive session in less than a month. August 25, that's when Chris Hennessy joined a mix of administrators, staff, and community members in offering a blunt assessment of a board whose public meetings were declared not formal and blamed for everything from driving down employee morale to making it harder to fill vacant positions. The public critique was planned in advance, and questions about Hennessy's candor were subsequently raised, giving his response to one board member's questions about then rumored emails. Those emails, which some written by Hennessy, were subsequently released, triggering the first in a series of executive sessions involving Hennessy. Did you get a chance to see that video?
Well, I watched all of the... I've been in attendance of the school board meetings. Is that what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The board met behind closed doors for more than 2.5 hours, part of it with a lawyer on August 31st, spent another 3 hours in executive session at the end of that meeting that on September 8th went to
1 in the morning.
20 after 1 in the morning on September 9th. No action was taken following either of those executive sessions. Both were preceded by extensive public comment. Though there have been some notable exceptions, most who spoke on both occasions praised Hennessy for his leadership, with some echoing concerns that he and others raised at the board's August 25th meeting. That didn't happen Monday night, though, when board members and Hennessy briefly gathered in the library at Spalding High School. The meeting did attract more than 20 virtual participants. None spoke when offered the opportunity after board members recited the Pledge of Allegiance, engaged in a mindfulness moment, and then Spalding opted to not recite the meeting norms, as is her custom. Hennessy was told that he could, quote, head for home before the executive session. The board spent all but a few minutes of Monday's meeting behind closed doors, and while the virtual audience fluctuated, some left and some joined. During the 2-hour executive session, there were roughly 20 individuals monitoring the meeting when the private portion of the meeting ended. Written by Dave Delcor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
So
I'm just-
after all of that,
Just glancing over at the comments here. Which are coming in. Well, then.
yeah, we know that. Well, here's what we're moving on. That's what we know.
Yes.
I mean, really, we know no more than we knew.
Yeah.
When this all started, but I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
That's the only issue I see with any of it is the transparency part of it. Is that a lot of people have been hanging on for a couple of months now, and I don't know. That's a real. I'm glad they're moving on, and I hope they move their concentration to the kids and the education and what it needs to be. But I also think that I was expecting more of a reply, I guess, or synopsis to what happened.
Eric Blaisdell wrote this morning that a Barrytown man has been held without bail after police say that he attacked a woman for the third time. Roland Gearhart, 64 years old, pled not guilty by video Monday, Washington County Criminal Court. Second-degree aggravated domestic assault, second-degree unlawful restraint, goes on from there. Faces a maximum of 12 years and 60 days in prison. Held without bail. Northeast Correctional Complex in St. Johnsbury. And he will be held without bail unless he requests to go on vacation.
Oh, God.
The Berlin board ratifies police contract, approves additional officer. Berlin's new town center has a name. Its police chief has authorization to recruit a new patrol position that isn't in the budget. That's also in the newspaper this morning if you want to read about it. Did you know about this?
I did not. No.
Yeah. 20-minute executive session Monday night. Yeah. Still working on the details of this 4-year police contract over in Berlin.
I know they've made some changes to the fire department, and I know there was some sort of rift, but I don't know what that is, and I want to know because I know some really good people that are no longer on the fire department, and that makes me sad. And I hope they join the local one instead.
All right. Nathan Schuyler Haynes, 31 years old, pleading not guilty on Monday in court for pulling a gun during a road rage incident. Felony count of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, attempting to impede a public officer, also charged with misdemeanor counts of aggravated disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. 9 years and 6 months in prison is what he faces if he's convicted.
Mm-hmm.
You know. It wasn't too long ago that I flew the bird out the passenger window of Sherilyn's car while we were driving. And boy, did I catch hell for that. Do not do that. You don't know how crazy this freaking world is. Holy shit. I'm like, it's just the bird.
I just got word that Mr. Lozon is not going to make it. He is still tied up in a pretty intense conference call, a Zoom meeting.
All right.
And so...
Is this the executive session from the Barry Unified Union School District that's continuing?
No.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
No.
That's all right. We'll get him on again.
Well, of course we will.
Yesterday, we were talking a little bit about the flu and flu vaccinations and what's the barometer that Australia, that the United States is always looking to Australia as kind of a marker of how bad the flu season is going to be, because it kind of starts there.
Mm-hmm.
And that Australia is having the worst flu season that they've had in 5 years.
Great.
So that's coming to America, and health officials in the United States are encouraging you more now than ever before to get your damn flu shot.
Mm-hmm. We are going to get our flu shot.
We're going to get ours on the air.
Right here.
I want to get mine.
Over here.
Right in the neck.
And they don't give it to you in the neck, you dumbass.
If you request it, they might.
No, they won't. And you can handle... Listen, you can barely handle the fact that they're going to put it in your arm. I'm probably going to have to sit on your lap, tie up your hands, and hold your hand, and it's okay, because you just can't take it. Because you're like such a wuss when it comes to that shit.
But if you go in the neck, doesn't it get into the bloodstream faster? Or is that a misconception? Here's what seriously, here's what we're going to do, okay? Because Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice is one of our new sponsors. They have 10, let me say that one more time. They have 10 flu clinics that they're going to be doing for the public.
Yes.
To come in and get their flu shot.
Yes.
We are going to be chatting with them, I think Friday morning, about some of the myths that we're going to try to dispel, some of the rumors. If I get the flu shot, that means I'm going to get the flu. There's so much inaccurate information out there.
No.
Are
you shitting me?
We're gonna crush this. Okay, we're gonna have a professional who's gonna be on the air with us from Central Vermont Home Health and Hospice, and we're gonna be talking about this. And don't forget, as we said, and as we have been saying for a couple days now, registration is open for their Cycles of Life motorcycle and bike ride, all to benefit their outstanding telehealth program, which can we just be honest here? That comes with a hefty price tag. That stuff is not.
And they're
free.
doing a raffle too. Don't I remember something about an e-bike?
Yeah, they're going to raffle an e-bike. They've got a huge barbecue. They have live entertainment. You can ride your bicycle or your motorcycle. And again, all of the proceeds are going to go to their telehealth program, which is absolutely, as you and I both agree, we talked about this, amazing that we have that technology to stay in your own home if you're not feeling well, or if there's some mobility issues, or for whatever reason, if it's just more convenient for you and the doctor. They can see you, they can hear you, they can take vitals.
Yeah.
You just connect into this. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But anyway, Kelly Finnegan is who you should call if you have any questions. I'm going to give you the phone number in a second. But we're also posting this up on our page
and we have
lot.
Yep.
cvhhh.org/cycles. Your home, your independence. That's their slogan. And, of course, cvhhh.org to discover everything that they do and learn about careers that they have available. But here's the phone number for Kelly Finnegan. If you have any questions, if you want to register your bike or your bicycle for Saturday, October 1st in Montpelier. That's where they're doing this. 224-2267. Do it today. Do it right now. 224-2267. All right? And even if you don't have a bicycle, if you don't have a motorcycle, and you just want to go and be part of this, the barbecue, the live
music,
music,
that too.
the raffle, you can do all that. What else do we have going on?
Burgers
oh my God.
and brews.
Burgers. That's tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
The
It's tomorrow.
Central Vermont
Chamber, AGC.
Chamber of Commerce is doing this with the Associated General Contractors of Vermont.
Yes.
At the Associated General Contractors of Vermont location, which is on Grave Street in Montpelier.
Yes.
Tomorrow. It is free. Burgers and brew. I think it's the burgers that are free, not the brew. That's just a guess.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out. But they are also doing raffles and
Yeah.
50-50 or something. I
All
don't remember. And they benefit the Family Center of Washington County
Yes.
Mental Health.
Yes. I don't know that Dick Wabi will be there screaming, "Free beer for everybody!"
I'm guessing probably not. He may be passing out some Jenna's Promise roasting coffee, though.
Yeah.
He loves that
it.
stuff.
Loves it. This Saturday, the annual Ladies' Ride for Breast Cancer. I can't believe that it's this Saturday.
I know. I know. It came right up quick. And we're going to be, it'll be another busy weekend.
Yeah.
And I, unfortunately, will not, I will pop in and out, but I will not be able to be there for the whole day.
Listen, Raylene, researchers in China last night, they announced this, have cloned a wild Arctic wolf. Why can't you clone yourself too and be in multiple places every weekend?
I wish I could. I really do. Because I really want to be there. It's important to me, and it actually makes my heart hurt that I can't be. But it troubles me that I can't be, actually. But I can't. So.
Well, proceeds are going to Chelsea Fournier, young lady who was just on the air with us. What was that? When was that? Last week?
Yes.
Who's been fighting and will continue to fight a vicious fight against breast cancer, and frankly is winning with great strides.
Yeah, she is winning, and now she just wants very badly to have a baby.
Yeah,
and
she'll be riding. She'll be in a sidecar.
In a sidecar, yes, with Sue's husband. Will be the driver of the bike, and she will be in the sidecar.
Amazing.
It's awesome.
That's Saturday. You're going to see a lot of motorcycles that have been decked out in pink. You might even...
Men in tutus. Pink ones, even. Sue's husband goes all out. He does amazing. I'm serious. These people take this event very, very serious, and they do it with their entire heart.
Pink wigs?
Oh, yes.
Okay. God, I'd love to ride my bike with a pink wig. No helmet. That'd be awesome. Grab your chairs and your blankets and join them in Williamstown for movie night at the Hoyt Seaver Field on Saturday night, 6 p.m. Kiddos get to come in and show their costumes. The movie is Hocus Pocus. If you come in costume, you're going to get a goodie bag. Plus, they have concessions there. You can get candy, popcorn, drink, right there. Hoyt Seaver Field, Williamstown.
It's
Saturday
turning
night.
into quite the event. I heard that it's growing and growing, and people just love it.
Today's Wednesday. We got the Barry Farmers Market going on, 3:30 this afternoon. Sun should be shining for that because today's the pick of the week.
Yes.
Tomorrow on Thursday, food trucks and concert in the park. Is that a go?
I don't know. I have to check.
Okay.
I have not looked at the partnership page.
Okay.
And I don't believe that we've gotten word from the partnership, so I will have to check it out myself.
All right.
Share it.
I got an email this morning from Mel McKnight over at the American Legion, Post 10, right here in Barrie, and he just kind of threw all the events at me right on into and through November. And there is so much going on at
There's
the American
a lot.
Legion. Wow.
Change in people, a bunch of events, all kinds of stuff.
Sunday morning, this coming, they have breakfast at the Post. I love breakfast. It's from 8 to 10:30, $12 for adults, $5 for children under 12.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, you will not go away hungry. And, every Tuesday they have pasta at the Post now.
I know.
That was last night.
That's pretty good.
That's a new
$10.
$10. You can dine in. You can take out. But they ask you to call the Post first to pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that we're going to be talking a lot about. The month of October, which we're still in September, and we're going to be talking about September a lot. And we're going to prioritize, I think, with our community spotlight, what's going on for the immediate future, like the coming weekend is where we're going to stay heavy.
Yeah.
But we want to also help pre-promote some events that are going on in our community so that you can plan for it.
Mm-hmm.
You can get your ticket in advance. You can reserve your spot. You can put it on your calendar.
Yeah, and get some costumes. There's all kinds of costume parties and even a pet one.
Sure.
So, you got to get that stuff while you can.
One of the big ones, I don't want to even say one of the big ones. I just want to say the biggest. It's because it's not one of the big ones. It's the biggest. Is going to be October 8th, the Rainbow Bridge Community Center here on North Main Street.
Oh, yes.
Has their Dragulous Fall Extravaganza at the Barrie Elks. And let me tell you, folks, I would be stunned if this didn't turn into an annual event.
I will be stunned if it's not packed.
It's going to be packed.
Have you ever been to a drag event?
Never.
They're amazing. I'm just saying. I've been to a couple. I went to one in Montreal. That one was interesting.
Sure it was.
And then I went to one in Burlington, and they are amazing. It's incredible, and it just the atmosphere of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. If you've never been, you really need to go, and if you have been, you already know, and you'll go anyway. But yeah, it's just super awesome.
We're getting some comments about it right now. G is saying 7 drag queens performing. It is going to be an annual event. And Melinda's hitting up G right now for some tickets.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
I've heard that it's
it really
just
is
electric.
It really is. And if like I said, if you've never been, open your mind.
Yeah.
And just do it.
Just go have some fun.
Because I guarantee you'll have a blast and you'll want to go again every time. You will never miss it after.
Every 5 minutes of the day.
Yep.
G texts me. As a matter of fact, I think he's texting me right now, asking me if I'm going.
Yeah.
And, I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just, hey, Lily, get in the car. We're going to a drag show. I've got to figure this out.
Oh, God, the stakes just got high. Melinda is willing to pay double if you are one of the queens.
How did that get? Did I start that?
Yes, you did.
Damn.
And Melinda, he's a queen every freaking day. I can guarantee you he's a queen every freaking day.
That's what Sherilyn says.
A drama queen, a
Haven't been a drag queen.
Just a queen.
Yeah.
100%.
Sherilyn says the same thing.
Never a drag queen. I know.
But
there's a first time for everything, hon.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Uh,
Greg's going to do triple.
G says he's going to be dressed up to the nines. Makeup, heels, nails. Heels.
I'm telling you, I'm very serious. If you haven't gone, you need to try it. It's not what people think.
See, I think
it's amazing.
I think, of course I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but it's my podcast and it's called Aired Out.
That's right.
I just think that it could be dangerous for a guy to be walking around in high heels. We're not used to it.
Some guys are. That's
we've
the point.
Don't guys have like a extra bone in their ankle that makes their balance not good?
I've heard you have extra bones somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm not sure that it's in the ankle. It could be, though.
I'm saying that for me to walk 10 feet in heels, I would have, in the stilettos there, the toothpicks, I'd have to have thousands of dollars. And I could I can visualize myself toppling right down.
G says he's going to be in 5-inch heels.
Nothing that he says is a joke.
We'll let you wear your Crocs if you come and drag. You can wear your Crocs, okay?
If G says he's going to be in 5-inch heels, he will be.
Of course he will. He doesn't bullshit.
No.
If he says he's going to let them smash him in the face with a blueberry pie, he does it.
He doesn't joke around. When he says something, he means it.
He means it.
I just...
Yeah. This is going to be the equivalent to Michael Booten not wanting to go to the MMA fight.
No.
You know how resistant he was to that?
This is not equivalent to
Yes,
that.
it will be, because he will, like many, it will be the same result. Michael got to the MMA fight, and what happened? He loved it, and he wants to go again. He enjoyed himself.
That I'm going to have a couple of adult beverages in me, like 10, to put on fishnet stockings and some heels and strut my shit on a stage in front of everyone. Gonna have to.
So, whatever that margarita is that you like at Cornerstone.
The Fuego.
Before we go. And you'll be all set, because that's all it takes is just one of those suckers.
Mike is going to have to come over and funnel some of them into me.
Okay.
But music, raffles, silent auction, a live auction that's going to be hosted by the Queens. That's going to be a blast. Food, drinks, dancing. It's going to be an amazing night. The 8th of October at the Barry Elks.
Yeah.
I don't care where you are in central Vermont. If you're quiet enough, shh. You will hear the laughs and the screams and everything going on in the Barry Elks.
Yeah.
October 8th.
I'm looking forward to it.
We got to get G on one of these days. I'm almost afraid. Anyway, so we've got a busy calendar.
We're busy this afternoon, too. We'll see you guys again around 1 o'clock live from Fecto Homes. Right here on the Barry Montpelier Road.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you inside of some homes and show you what things are like down there.
Yep. Real quick here, tabloid trash. Adam Levine denying that he had an affair, but admits that he crossed the line. You know who I'm talking about, of course, the singer from Maroon 5, Raylene. You knew that. Speaking out following allegations that he cheated on his pregnant wife with... not just a model, but an Instagram model. That's serious.
Is it? Do we really care? Is it serious?
Red Sox beat Cincinnati 5-3 last night. Both teams back at it tonight. Ravens and Patriots this Sunday at 1, and then I think it's the Packers next weekend. Boob Tube Saturday Night Live announcing their first 3 guest hosts of the season. Live from New York, it's Saturday night. Celebrities that have been locked down. October 1st, which is the season premiere, Saturday night, October 1. Miles Teller from Top Gun, and then it's Brendan Gleeson and Megan Thee Stallion. Music news, Tim McGraw. Did you hear?
I posted it. He fell off the stage.
Fell off the stage during a concert.
I posted it.
Lost his balance, fell into the crowd. We're going to post up the video here in a little bit. But he kind of turned it into a special moment for his fans.
Yeah.
Interacted with them and had some fun with it. Didn't blow out his ankle. So,
can we jump back to sports for 1 second?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Just so that I can say that Spalding beat Rice in the homecoming 16-0.
I didn't realize that was a shutout.
Like
I should have.
Sweep.
Shame on me. I should have known.
So
was it really 16 zip?
16 zip. Heard it right from Michael's mouth during a roundtable at council last night. Oof. And so amazing job to them.
If you're doing what Darlene Avery is doing right now and just tuning in at the end of Aired Out, don't forget we're on at 9:00 live every morning. So
every morning,
click follow.
Yes.
On the page.
And if
you'll get a notification when we go live.
Yes, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube page, YouTube channel, and it will also give you a notification when we go live. So we are on YouTube, and as we say, please subscribe there as well.
Yeah.
Just in case there's an issue with Facebook, or we were to get one of those restrictions for any reason, because every once in a while we can be, I don't know, what do you call it? Controversial, maybe a little bit. Mostly because I don't behave myself. But anyway, if you, if
Mark Zuckerberg sits around the big conference table and says, I don't know, why don't we just make some changes? There's nothing else to do. Let's screw up Facebook more than we did 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Then we'll be over on YouTube.
But YouTube.
We're live on YouTube.
Live on both.
Yeah, we're live on
both.
Simultaneously. Yes.
Every morning, 9:00.
Expect morning clouds today. Again, giving way to intervals of afternoon sun. Highs near 70. Pick the week. Going to be beautiful. Tonight, clouds. Chance of rain moving in late. 55. Thursday, thunderstorms in the morning tomorrow. Some of them could be strong. Rain is going to wind down by the afternoon. Some sunny breaks. Highs in the mid-60s. And then Friday looks cloudy, blustery, chilly. 50 to 55 with some afternoon sunshine. Don't forget, 3:30 today, Berry City Farmers Market. We're watching if the concert in the park is going to be happening tomorrow. We're watching the partnership page, as you should too.
Check right now.
And food trucks. So hopefully that's going to be taken off tomorrow. And don't forget, 11 a.m. this morning, live on the Barry Congregational Church Facebook page, What's the Story podcast with Carrie Freiberg.
Mm-hmm.
This is officially her second podcast.
Yes.
Again, it's on the Barry Congregational Church Facebook page at 11 a.m., as in an hour from now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else was I going to ask you? I don't remember.
Yeah.
No, you were making me think of it, but now I can't think of it.
Well, don't forget, we are seen and heard live on Facebook from the ASB Financial Studios and Fly on the Wall Productions, North Main Street, Barrie, the epicenter of Central Vermont, and streamed live around the world on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, TuneIn Radio, Podchaser, Deezer, Podcast Addict, and GeoSavan. Thank you for liking and following the page. Don't forget to comment, to share any episode that you enjoy. We are always live, always local, never edited. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.
See you at 1 o'clock at Vetco's.